Nangi, look! I tug her skirt. Nangi rises to her tiptoes, like I do when I spin around the room, and pulls a woven basket from the shelf. When she looks at me, I point outside. The clouds are still sleeping. Nangi laughs gently, holding the basket out for me to take. That's mist. You'll see it when the morning is early. I giggle, shaking my head. Mist? But I didn't miss it. Nangi's smile lights her whole face until she looks like one of the stars in the night sky. It's just what they're called. Different kind of mist. Are you ready? I'm ready. We get herbs today. Nangi said since we woke so early, we might as well make the most of the extra time. The grass is wet, and it feels cool against my feet. I can make smoke. Look at me, Nangi. I breathe out, and a thin little wisp of air floating in front of me. Nangi says, I can do that too. Watch. And blows. She makes smoke. Like witches. I don't say that, though, because the last time I said that we were witches, Nangi got mad and said I was to never, ever say it again. But we make smoke. It's cold. I'm cold. Are you cold? Nangi lifts his shoulder, looking up towards the sky. Doesn't look too cloudy. As soon as the sun rises from over the mountains, we'll warm up. Oh, there. We can start with gathering those. Nangi nods towards a patch of green. These are warm belly roots. Nangi uses her hands to dig into the wet dirt, pulling the knobby, red-brown skin root out. For when my tummy hurts, I say. Nangi nods and holds the root out for me to smell it. My nose scrunches and I pull my head back. That smells spicy. Yes, but it is good for fevers and tummy aches. Let's see if we can pull another one out. Can you dig in the dirt too? I see the edges of one right there. My hands are small, so it takes me longer to pull it. And when it comes, I fall backwards. Me and Nangi laugh. Those over there might be easier. Why don't you try gathering a bunch of the mapika? The grass is taller against my ankles as I move a little further away from her. Nangi says, those used to be my favorite when I was your age. We called them the white star leaf. We told stories about stars falling from the sky. And when a star fell, it cooled. And when it cooled, it became a leaf. That's why they look like white stars. The wildflower with bright green leaves is very pretty. I pluck its petals, tossing them into my basket, and my fingers turn as green as the leaves. They smell like sky water, I say, laughing. And Nangi says, you like the sky. Maybe you were a star once. A low boom rolls through the sleeping clouds, so deep it tickles my chest. I freeze, clutching the white star petals in my hand. Nangi lifts her head, her eyes scanning the meadow, listening. Another boom. Closer this time. The grass stirs, and I see it. The giant bird, black as burned wood, stepping real slow between the trees. Its blue head shines wet, and the red strings on its neck swing when it moves. My breath feels too loud. Stay still, Nangi whispers. The cassowary stares with one dark eye, then stalks away, thudding into the forest. And only when its steps fade does Nangi let out a breath and bend back to the herbs. Did you hear it, Nangi? It went boom, boom. I saw it. What does this heal? I point to a vine whose leaves have hair on them. The hair looks soft, so I reach out to pick it from the vine, and then I squeal, scratching my hand. It itches. Nangi nods. Well, that's the itch vine. Look, touch this side of it instead. It makes sore muscles feel better. What's that heal? I point to the thin strips of reddish bark pulled from a smaller tree. They're tied in a bundle. It's medicine for when the chest feels heavy. What heals a runny nose? Ginger is good for that if you boil it. You can drink it too. What heals a headache? Banana leaves, warmed over a fire and then laid over the forehead. It feels like this. Nangi reaches out and places her palm over my forehead, heavy and warm. I bounce away, humming a song that's not really a song, just a made-up one because made-up songs are the best. Nangi says the forest fairies love my made-up songs. What heals being dead? Nangi freezes. Her hands stop pulling bark from the tree. The forest feels suddenly a little too quiet. She looks towards the village for a moment, lifts a shoulder, her eyes falling back to me. Herbs can't heal everything, Soryelle. Our baskets are full. We ready to walk back? Yes. The sun's waking up. It is. By the time we reach our hut, it'll be over that ridge. We'll make morning food when we get back, and then we'll work in the garden. My fingers are green. I hold them up to show her, and she laughs, wrapping them in the folds of her skirt to wash them. Nangi smells of honeysuckle. It's from all those star petals you gathered. Nangi carries my basket so I can roll down the grassy hill that leads to our hut. The earth spins round and round as I roll. It's a bumpy ride. Sally, you have my new niece with you? Nangi smiles wildly. I brush grass off my skirt and out of my hair and then run to meet Anu, my aunt. A tiny bundle lies swaddled in her arms, wrapped in a thin white blanket. Nangi puts our baskets on the ground and holds out her arms, clapping her hands. Let me see that beautiful baby. Anu ruffles my hair and tells me I have a lot of herbs in my basket. Nangi is playful. She makes me laugh when she kisses the baby's cheeks, both of them, and her forehead. Can I touch her? Anu nods when I ask. Nangi bends down, says, "Let her hold your little grassy finger." She winks at me, making me smile. When I hold my pinky up, the baby grasps it. Her nose is round like a button, and her eyes are dark. Nangi leans closer to the little one, brushes hair back from her damp forehead. Her fingers stay there and press against the soft spot. She glances up at Anu with a question in her eyes, but says nothing. Instead, she hums low in her throat. It's not quite a song, but almost. She's squeezing my finger, I say, giggling. Nangi uses the back of her hand to brush the baby's face. Gently, she hands her back to Anu. When I tug on Nangi's skirt, she leans down and swings me up into her arms. I am Nangi's baby. She's such a good girl. Anu's laugh sounds like Nangi's after we've worked in the garden all day and then made a big meal. I know something grown-ups know. Nangi's laugh sounds tired. She cries at night. Better get her home then and enjoy the quiet. I have something for you. Can you reach into my phylum? Anu asks. Nangi pulls out a small bundle of greens. We were just going to make morning food, so this is perfect. Thank you. She drops them into the basket and sets me down on the ground, saying, You're getting really big, little girl. Can you carry your basket? When we walk home, a rabbit scampers ahead of us. Sometimes he waits and then darts out in front of me as we start to pass him. I pretend we race and hurry Nangi ahead. I will win against the white button-nosed rabbit. I talk about the baby smell and her chubby little cheeks, but Nangi is quiet. Why aren't you talking? I ask. Nangi's lips curve a little, but I don't think it's a real smile.